Hey guys, welcome back to Beno's Sister Malka's channel. Today I want to share with you this game. It's one of my newer purchases, and let's look at it. This is called Sub Shop. I was talking with a bunch of teacher colleagues, and I'm like, listen, I would like a game that is it's about money, but more than just money. Like, what is the purpose of money? Yes, you ask the kids, what are 2 dimes, 20 cents? What are 2 fives? It's $5. But I wanted kind of a game that showed a little bit the worth, like what is money? Because again, counting fives, tens, ones, it's all great and it's super important, but what is money? And they recommended sub shops and couldn't help myself. So let's actually go through the game. So first thing is you get this super giant tablecloth mat. It's huge. So that's the first thing. If you play this game, you'll need a large surface. And it has the 3 numbers, 1, 2, 3 for the sandwiches. It has a little space for your deck and the discard pile. And last, you have your customer card. So you just lay it out in the middle of the table so everybody can kind of see it. And yeah, it's number 1. The next thing you have is this cute little bell. And this bell, really, the purpose is like once the sandwich is done, and then you're kind of, the sandwich is done. So in terms of value to the game, I think it just adds a component of fun, and my students like bells, so this is just like a new fun addition, so why not? The next thing that, so this one actually only included paper money. This money is super papery, like it's not going to last too long, unfortunately, but you know what? I'll substitute it for real money, make my own. Really depends if you're using it for home use, because right now I'm using it for home use because, social distancing, we're stuck inside, but it's fine for home use. If you're using it in the classroom, just be prepared. You might have to add your own, I guess, at some point. But again, you only 1, 5s, and 10s. I every so often would actually add a real $20 bill just to increase the educational. So you put the money out here and someone's the banker, and the money is over there. The next thing we have are the playing cards, and they're the different parts of the sandwich, and they're really cute. You have your lettuce, you have some action cards like grab another player's sandwich. It's kind of cute. A piece. You can send them off to make bread, which is also another cute idea, like kind of skip a turn, which again. Then you have this one. I like this one. It comes in handy, especially you don't get the cards you want, and this, it's like a joker or a wilds card, make it any play. It's kind of the basic thing. So you take the cards and you put it on the deck pile, which is over here. Like I said, it's a big game. I do apologize for this. Then it comes with customer guide. Well, actually, let me get to that a second. You have the customers, and here are the customers, and this is what I like. It also incorporates some reading. So you have your customers here. Oops, and it tells you a little bit about each one. So for kids who don't particularly like reading or find it boring, you know what? They actually want to know about each customer. So it's not important, but I thought it was a cute addition. It says the sandwiches, what each sandwich is made of, and the total and a tip. So that's really cute. And then you put that kind of on the board here. It has the menu. I find that really cute. The menu is double-sided. So if you are playing with like a larger group of kids, they kind of put in the middle. This is not really used so often, so just kind of leave it, I guess, accessible. But I'll tell you, the only time we actually use it is the one time where we picked up a make your own sub or add another sub for the customer. So what we did was we reread the information here and then made another sandwich based on what they wanted. But other than that, wasn't useful. Another thing is they have these customer cards, which kind of shows everything about the customers, what they like, the sandwiches they like. But again, if you have, and this is huge. This card is huge. Do I really need these cards? Reality is, if I was given a choice, I would prefer more customer cards versus these cards, because they didn't really serve a value. So that's just my opinion, but again, every player gets a customer guide. So now that we got through everything in this box, let's actually play the game. So the game is really simple. I turn over a customer guide, and we are doing Petey Pig. And these are the sandwiches he likes. He likes a Philly steak, a healthy heart, and a Join Me Club sandwich. Super easy. So again, place it here. More or less everybody can see what it is. And the first player picks 5 cards. 2, 4, 5. So I have my cards. I have a You Decide, which that's a lot of fun. This I'm going to get to in a minute. For You Decide, I have a Draw 2. Also comes in handy. And then I had picked up cheese and 2 tomatoes. Okay, so look at the sandwich, and I could play a card. So I look at sandwich number 3, and I happen to have a tomato. So I go to here, sandwich number 3, and I put my tomato. Turn over, I pick up a card. So the first skill we're doing is actually visual feedback. We are looking at the sandwiches, and we are seeing how we can align them up based on the information on this card. So right over there, super important. Oh, I have cheese. So I'm going to put sandwich number 1. Okay, so again, I'm just going to keep going, flipping the cards and, making the sandwiches. Now, once the sandwiches are made, all 3 of them, I have 1, 2, and 3. This is the part I really didn't like about the rules, and I'll tell you how I changed it up. Now, I could have 5 students playing. I could have myself and another player playing. Doesn't matter how many people. The second the sandwiches are done, the one player to finish these sandwiches and gets all the money. So now what I didn't like about this is I wanted this game to teach the value of money. But if we're all working as a team, why on earth is one person getting the full $19? And better yet, I have a card, which I'll get to now, which said, You Decide. So I'm going to decide to add a 4th sub, which means more money, which means that other player gets more money. So I felt that we were lacking in terms of money. So here's the changes that we made. Because again, I wanted this game to teach money and the value. What is it that you get money? So here's what we did. We continued on, and I'm going to continue the same, we continued on with the rules the same way, because why not? So again, I'm going to put down a Draw 2. So I drew 1, 2. I have a wild card. I'm going to put that in place of the meat. And, for argument's sake, I'm just going to get a pepper. 1 second. There are no peppers. Of course. Okay, so I put a pepper. Now, at this point, because I finished sandwich number 1, I hit it. Now, here's the first learning thing, is that I would tell the student who finished it, because again, we're a restaurant together. This is not about me. It's not about you. We made it a cooperative game. So in this case, it's $5. So I collected $5. Great. Finish sandwich number 2. Let's say we had the lettuce. We need another green pepper. Oh, happened to have found that one. And then we needed a piece of turkey. Put it like that. They rolled it. Now, whoever's the banker, because now remember, I got $5 for the first sandwich. Whoever's the banker would then, because we're teaching money, give them a $10 and say, did I give you right or wrong amount? And of course, we all know it's wrong. So the student now has to figure out the change needed. Look at that. Passed it along, the change needed. So I finished 2 sandwiches, and now my total is $10. So what did we learn? We learned that when we finish something, or we trade, in this case, we traded the sub for money, which that was sandwich number 1. In sandwich number 2, we traded the sub for money, but because it was the wrong amount, we then had to continue trading to make change. And this is how money concepts build up. Because when you go to a store, I have money. Do I have the right amount? Do I need change? How do I know what change is? And all we did was played sub shops. And we single-handedly answered all of these questions. So my overall opinion of sub shops, and again, I'm going to show it to you, sub shops, and please feel free to check out below, because I'm definitely leaving a link. So what do I think of sub shops? Now, in terms of rating, I'm just going to make it simple for all of you. A rating of 1 means it's fantastic. We absolutely loved it. A rating of 2 means We enjoyed the game, but you know, it's not our favorite. And a rating of 3 means probably don't get it. So keep it simple. 1, 2, and 3. So I would actually give this game, ironically, a 1.5. Not a 1 or a 2, a 1.5. And I'll tell you why. In terms of the actual game, you cannot beat this. We are learning money. We are trading. We are making change. And we're regrouping. So that's where the 1 comes in. It is fantastic. And I am so happy to have this in my game collection. But at the same note, I'm not into fair, and I believe students should learn to win, students should learn to lose, but I don't believe in terms of this game, the actual instructions of you sitting down to a game only to find out there's literally 1 winner, and you have to do like 20 rounds to actually figure out who that winner is, or else we're all playing together. And another thing is you can't actually strategize to get to that 1 winner. So sub shops is a huge one in terms of the way we adapted this game. If you are creative and are going to get this game and adapt it for your own purposes, then by all means, I cannot tell you enough about this game, and I highly recommend it. If you are planning on getting it and you're those type, you know what, these are the rules, then I'll say, really think about that first, because what is it that you want to accomplish? So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us on Instagram. I'm going to leave a bunch of links below for you guys. We are posting new, pictures of and adaptions on how we do games on Instagram. Pinterest, I have tons and tons and tons of resources, mostly that are not mine, so they're from other educators. So definitely check us out on Pinterest. And don't forget to like this video, because you know what? If you like it, I will make more content based on what you guys like. So don't forget to like and subscribe, because there is so much more learning you guys could do from games. Today we just shared sub shops, and I can't wait to share more options with you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Happy playing.